Hello, legends, and welcome back. Now, make sure you're entering my competition every night to win some money. Now, I haven't got a huge focus on sort of what's going on. I'm getting back into it now. I'm feeling miles better and I'm flying. So, I've been pushing through quite nicely here. Why is no sound coming out? And I wanted to take a look and see, because I've had a lot of people saying that the best character for me to focus on in the trials at the moment is my boy Donald. I haven't worked on Donald yet in the Unity trial here, so that one doesn't matter, so I can raid that. The Frozen trial. I haven't tried this one yet. I probably not, but let's try stage 9 to start off with, because obviously Anna is on an okay level, but I don't think she's going to be good enough to kind of power through this on her own. Even though the boulders she's got a good boulder move, but like I said, definitely not a good enough level. So I'm going to drop back and I'm going to try stage 5 just to see if I can get a few more of the points every so often. But yeah, it gives me a few more characters to push, which I don't mind. Should better do stage 5. Yeah, lovely. So at least that means every day that this franchise trial comes out, I can still get some more of the search of the patch points, which is good. There we go. Hopefully it just swags in. There we go. Yeah. So obviously, guys, what they're probably going to do is now do a load of franchise events, which are going to be very, very nice to get all those new characters upgraded. Yeah, there we go. Look, Fairy Godmother, Launchpad, Elsa. Probably the best, in my opinion, the best deals in the game, these ones are, because Elsa's one of the top tier characters anyway, so that would basically propel her miles. But these are quite nice deals if you're looking at them. Honey Gold Solo, 2 billion. Friendship one, Red Skill one. I'd never really liked the Red Skill ones. No Time to Wait, not awful. Sparkle and Shine special offer. What's that? Not really great. Still got your daily patch boosters. Hero chip great. That's not bad. It's not too bad either. But we do have the double ports. So I wanted to come in today and show you who I'm using for both the new difficulties, because I haven't done this for a while. So obviously every single time they do an update, they don't even address it now. It just happens. So that's the same for the port and the trials. I mean, most people will know this. But every time there's an update, always do just make sure you tap the bottom left here to make sure you're doing the hardest mode. Because normally the difficulty spikes aren't too mental. Sometimes they are. But at the moment, it's been quite steady, especially with Baymax that I've been using. So if we take a look at this, you can see the difference never is anything too extraordinary, really. So we've got credits, platinum, gold, silver, sapphire. So you can see that it's a very slow creep up, but it is quite nice because, of course, you get 50,000 each time from that. So we've got 50,000. So it does go up very slowly, which is nice. I still think they need to scale it a little bit with level, because that amount of gold can barely upgrade a couple of skills now, but I like what they're doing. Let's let them keep creeping up the levels. I'm not going to complain if they keep creeping. Lovely. So to get some 3 stars, now this is the thing, right? So obviously you can read at the top here, enemies have normal immunity, so that means normal damage isn't going to do anything. So for example, Zeus in this one wouldn't do anything. Phil wouldn't really do anything. So you want to look for characters to do skill damage. So Bolt does when you've got his skills upgraded, because his basic attack does skill damage. There we go. That's basically it. But I'll show you what I mean. So normally normally we used to just use Bolt, and you'll see what I mean here. So I'm hoping that they do a Bolt franchise pack, but you'll see that his special does normal damage, so it doesn't actually do anything, but everything else is so powerful. Oh, see, he wasn't able to do it on his own that time. So now what I like to tend to do is just form a team of like buffers around him to keep Bolt alive, like that. All right, now it'll be easy because Bolt won't die. Yes, all the other characters aren't actually really going to be doing any damage, but that's fine because Bolt just carries it for me with his laser, and everyone else here is just support. So I normally tend to get one character who's stupidly overpowered and then just fill it up with like control type characters or healers. Just to keep the enemy at bay, really. That's kind of the main thing there. So look how easy that was. Bang. All of that times 4. Easy. I don't know why it's an invalid loot. I have noticed that's happened a few times. So that doesn't actually count as a clear if it does that. I mean, it's not the end of the world. You can just go and do it again because it doesn't count as an attempt either, but it's a bit annoying. So there we go. So I can raid that now. That would have given it to me 3 stars. I'd already done it anyway. Raid. So now you can see from both of these. So raid 1 was where I got the big result. 476. 456. So now that we do the dock, enemies have fantastic immunity. So basically that means now that Bolt's basic attack won't do anything. So let me just show you again here. So basic immunity. So now if I use Bolt, you'll see when he does his basic attack, I actually reflected. But it did a little bit of damage because his basic attack does do a small amount of damage, but it's mainly topped up with the skill power. So again, Bolt's basically useless. So obviously having Baymax is good because his move, even if it doesn't do damage at the start, freezes. Then I like to go for Zeus, skill power, lightning. Now I'll have Aerial to heal, Joy to heal, and then I normally just drop in Chip and Dale, because obviously their move does basic damage at the start. So you'll see here, lightning, Chip and Dale, everyone's dead. Oh, sorry, I'm being an idiot. Zeus's lightning does do does do skill. What am I trying to say? Zeus's lightning does do skill power. And this is the skill one, not basic one. So I'm having a bit of a moment. But you can see normally that they still kind of underpower this enough that you can get through it with the timer. So it's enemies have fantastic immunity, not normal. That's what I just did. So that needs to come off. And I don't want to just chuck someone like Leon, because then it's another healer. It's another support type. Well, I know she's a tank, but you know what I mean. So now we've got a load of characters for which Darkwing Duck aren't even going to be able to bypass. See, there we go. We've got huge damage from Lee. Shields up from Baymax there, keeping everyone alive. And then we've got Aerial and Joy healing again at the start. Baymax flies through. Lee flies through. And it's an easy completion without any worries at all. I still have to say, if I go to my characters now, that Lee is just doing still so well. But it's nice because obviously with the franchise trials, what normally happens... Can we actually just see if you got Cinderella Shard? What normally happens with this is... Okay, so what normally happens... I haven't seen many people actually discussing Cinderella. Sorry, instantly off subject. I've done this one on hardest mode as well. So, and I always like to try and use any of the port resets that I have. So obviously it's ×4 at the moment. So I will go through all of these because, I mean, there's no reason not to. I know you could argue me and hold on to them for contests, but to be honest with you, contests have been useless for quite a while. Like, I've never really seen much of a need to let, that's 481 million from that, to even bother looking at the contest. They're normally just so bad. So, I don't know, it's just, it's your opinion. I want you guys to let me know what you think of the contest. Obviously, you still might as well, I'm not telling you not to do them. I'm just saying they're just a bit lacking, and they, you know, they don't seem to upgrade the guild quick enough either to kind of keep up with the points you get. 'Cause, you know, they could put more mercenaries in and things like that. There's a few things I would still like to see, which I think they slack on a little bit. Cool. So let's take a cheeky look at the search, shall we, today? 4. Ooh, that's a stinker of one. When using a mercenary, get Hades in. I'm not quick fighting that. I'm going to raid that one to be safe because Normally anything with Zeus on the enemy team, the second you try and quick fight it, the game just does you dirty. So I wonder if I can get this all in. So win with no blue team heroes. So bing bing. Okay, who can I have in? Oh my, do you reckon that'll work with just those two? Easy. So again, all of this, it's never going to be difficult. Oh. Ooh, we actually got rid of a... Normally the Zeus, whenever you do a quick fight on Zeus, you get absolutely demolished. That one had Baymax in. Baymax is kind of the new Zeus in my opinion, because I think they nerfed Zeus a little bit. I'm pretty certain he's nowhere near as good as he used to be. That could just be me imagining it now. I've got Baymax and nothing can top Baymax. But I mean, to be fair, I have got Baymax to the most stupid level going, my first 100 million character, which I wasn't really ever expecting to do. But I have to admit, those franchise deals are actually really, really good. Now, yes, that's of course only if you want to treat yourself a little bit. You know, you don't have to buy them, but I quite like that it's gone, oh, here's enough to get one character up to an actual useful level for a reasonable amount of money. It's about £6 now. They've actually raised it up from before. I think it was only a £5 before, but yeah. So this would basically get any of these characters up to like yellow 12 or something, you know, especially if you had a double bag as well. But it is good. If they do one for Donald Duck, I might get it. I've had a lot of people telling me to do that. So I'm going to do it. But yeah, I think it's all good at the moment. I just wanted to show you what characters I use for the port team for you guys to build towards. But yeah, I think it's going well at the moment. Like I said, I'm starting to get a bit better, which is brilliant, ready for Christmas, and brilliant, ready for me to start painting the house next door. I'm looking forward to showing you guys around that when it gets to it. Probably do a couple of shorts around over the weekend in there, but yeah, I'm looking forward for you guys to see it, and I hope you're all doing fantastic. And I really do hope you all have a absolutely brilliant Christmas. You guys are the best. See you all in the next one.